Editing Anthony here. I just want to step in real quick to say I'm so sorry I didn't set up a light for this video. I just wanted to quickly hit record, and the sunlight that day was all over the place. And so I chopped up this video quite a bit. And so you will see the exposure and colors all over the place. I'm still putting it out there. So buckle up. For the longest time, I've wanted to make a monthly recap kind of carousel post on Instagram each month. A few pictures of things that happened throughout the month. I've probably done like 2 of them. I just never stayed consistent with it. And I was thinking about it recently, and I was like, it'd actually be kind of cool to have a video to go along with it. And so I'm just gonna make a quick hey, this is what's happened within the past month video, and chop it up for Instagram, but then keep the full length over on YouTube. So let me just recap you with what's been going on in my life. So this is for March 2026. So I guess I'll start with work stuff. We had a Celtics player come into the studio. I'm not even a sports fan whatsoever. So I didn't know who he was or anything like that. So I wasn't exactly starstruck, but it was still a cool experience. It was for Wingstop. They do Twitch streams for different NBA players, and anyway, it was a cool experience. He was 6'11", and I'm barely 5'5", so it was just wild, kind of just looking up at him. I also met a professional wrestler. I'm not a wrestling fan either. I'm just a boring person. And so it didn't occur to me that he was a big thing. And so while they're recording, I just Googled him, and just it pops up, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess he is a real deal. And I was like, okay, this is wild. So that was neat. Super nice guy. I did bring my dad to the studio one day because he's only ever known me as a wedding photographer, and it's been really difficult trying to get him to remember that I'm out of wedding photography and doing this thing now, working at the podcast studio. So anyway, I brought him to the studio and got him to see where I work and all that. And then I had my first on location video shoot for one of our clients at work, just me by myself. I was so nervous, never used a gimbal before, and it was just kind of a lot of just thinking on my feet kind of a thing. The plans that we originally had just wound up not working out, and so I just kind of was thrown into the deep end of the water trying to learn how to swim, essentially. Thankfully, I think my skills with wedding photography just kind of transferred over, because with wedding photography you just have to just roll with the punches, and I did that. I got to fly in a small plane for the first time. That was scary. But it was scary at first, just the thought of it, but then once I'm in there and everything, it was totally fine. It was a lot of fun, and it was for a kids event. And so I was like, Anthony, you're going to be in a plane with 2 other kids, and you need to be an adult, so don't poop your pants. And then the other thing that I didn't find out until they were landing, it was planned out, but we weren't told about it. But that Air Force 2 was dropping by. Politics aside, it was actually I was just blown away. I was right there in front of the plane. It's just history, and so that's been all the stuff going on at work. We've been getting a lot more members, and hopefully new things are coming at the studio. I'm actually going to be working with one of my wedding clients, old way past wedding clients. Tomorrow he booked the studio for his own thing, and he was actually a guest on my podcast, Neurospice Latte. But yeah, so lots of cool things, lots of cool experiences. I'm just learning a lot. Like, my neurodivergence is just so happy because I'm just like all over the place, learning new things, hyper focused on learning video and everything. And I know this video is just like, it's just my camera on my desk. I know, nothing great, nothing fancy, but this is just me making a video for myself and just kind of just documenting my life. So personal wise, I tried a Vision Pro for the first time. It's actually my boss's Vision Pro. He had just got one, and so I got to like test it out. I could never afford one of these, but holy cow.
Just grab it right here. Like this is a magnet, so it just pops right off. So
Okay, I see.
And then if you pinch that, you can drag and make it bigger or smaller.
Experience immersive.
Yeah.
Everything.
So click on that, and you can see like how
Jesus. What the? All right, Lars. Oh my God. I don't like that the weekend is so close to.
Yeah, it's kind of trippy. And being in that ambulance, like.
Oh my God. It was a lot of fun. It was just wild, really cool. For date night, my wife planned it out, and we painted on tiny little canvases our cats. So Waffle over here, she was one of the kitties. Next month, oh my God, next month I need to plan our date night, and I have no idea what to do. I tend to plan them like a day or two before, just because my brain likes deadlines. And so anyway, kiss. As always, watch a lot of Critter Cam before bed. That's actually a fun fact. We watch a couple of channels on YouTube. We've got a projector in our bedroom, and we throw on YouTube and we watch these live streams of critter cams. So there's one with like, it's probably my favorite, but they got like raccoons, possums, deer. I think there's sugar gliders, maybe foxes. There's Furball Farm Sanctuary. Like, it's just like this big place with a bunch of cats. Lots of owls, eagles, very much invested in Jackie and Shadow. I love them so much. Random little fun facts about me and my wife, I guess. Podcast wise, it's been going great. I'm actually really proud of myself because I haven't gotten overworked about perfectionism with this, because, okay, well, I am being a perfectionist with the editing and like really trying to hone that in as much as possible and like find workflows and everything. But I've been easy on myself in that this is my first season, and I'm not getting bummed out that I'm not on a specific schedule, like a release schedule or anything like that. I'm not getting worked up about it. This is a fun personal project. I'm getting to talk to different people. It's a learning experience. One of the things that I've just been focusing on is just like, all right, season 1, it's just kind of whenever I get an episode out, it goes out. It doesn't matter that it's not on a schedule. Like, it's going to be totally fine. My main focus is how can I improve the podcast? How can I improve editing? How can I improve my interview skills? How can I improve all of my workflows? Like, there are so many bits and pieces. Like, I'm a very workflows, systems kind of person. I like to have everything systematized, and this is a brand new thing for me. And yeah, I'm just going with the flow with the podcast and just kind of, being like, all right, well, this is a huge friction point. How can I make this better and easier for myself in the future? A lot of that has just been me like taking the time to figure out ways to make it easier for myself. All that to say, Neurospice Latte has been going well. I do need to eventually make a email list for it and start reaching out to other people to be on the podcast. So if you are neurodivergent and you've got something you would like to share, either about your story, your journey, things that work well for you, things that you struggle with, I just want it to be a place where real people can share their real life stories and have something that others can relate to. So if either you haven't listened to the podcast, go give it a listen. Info can be found in description or wherever you're finding this video. There's information somewhere. But that's pretty much it. Like, March went by so fast. I'm hoping this maybe becomes a thing that I do, incorporating month to month kind of updates, even if it's not month to month, maybe every other month or so. Anyway, I'm hoping it kind of gets me in this like whatever, to get better at like documenting my life. And so that's what this video is. Thank you for the support. Go subscribe to Neurospice Latte. There is a playlist on YouTube for the podcast, but you can also find it on Spotify and Apple as well. Share it with people. Reach out if you'd like to be a guest. That's all I got. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.